dim your star. A girl who treats you like you treat them. Boy, I know there's plenty women who would love to have a man like you.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're now tuning into the very best. It's yours truly, Jazzy Fizzle, Fizzle, Fizzle. And this is Instinct Radio, man. Tune in, baby. Oh, boy.
If you would like to advertise your business on Conversations with Cupid, airing every Thursday from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. on Instinct Radio, email us at shay@middleclassmatchmaker.com. That's Shay, SHAE, at middleclassmatchmaker.com.
Get ready to be motivated.
Conversations with Cupid Radio. Host Shay Primus on InstinctRadio.net.
Hey y'all, happy Thursday. Welcome to Conversations with Cupid. I'm your host Shay, middle class matchmaker Primus. And if you're new to joining us, I am a certified matchmaker and dating coach. And my show, Conversations with Cupid, is just all about dating and relationships. And tonight is no different. Tonight we're going to be discussing, do men date tomboys or women with a lot of masculine energy? And I can't wait to dig into it. We have two guests with us tonight who've been on my show many times. I'll have them reintroduce themselves for those who do not know them, and we have two more on the way. So let's dig in. So hello, Shanta, please introduce yourself to everybody.
Hey everyone, Shanta VA Chick King. Go look at my pictures because my pictures are not tomboyish, but today, I'm a little laid back. 39 years old. I wouldn't call what I'm doing dating, but I'm out there. No kids. You'll learn more later.
Okay, and Michael.
How's it going? I'm Mike, 34 years old, and single, one kid, lives in Charleston, South Carolina. I actually live in Warner Robins, and then I'm up here about every other weekend, stuff like that.
He comes here pretty often, yeah.
But to be clear to your statement, I'm cool with tomboyish, but not real tomboyish.
So there's a line.
There's an absolute line.
We're going to talk about it.
We're not about to share draws or nothing like that. So that's not about to happen.
Why not?
No.
But what if you met a woman and y'all about to get down, you're about to have sex, and she takes her clothes off and she's wearing men's boxer briefs or men's underwear?
I mean, I think it would be like let's be honest here. That ain't about to stop nothing. Now.
Oh, it's not?
Now, I'm just saying, come on. Now, if we already at that point and I'm about to pull your drawers off, I'm not discriminating if they say, Calvin Klein. Yeah, whatever.
As long as something suspicious
as long as there ain't a bulge there.
If it's a vagina in there, you okay?
Yes, and you were born with it, I'm okay.
So, Jack, how would you feel if you pulled her clothes off and she had on male underwear?
No.
That's not going to work.
What's the problem?
She's got breasts. She's a woman. She just has on men's underwear.
If she walking around the house in some little boy shorts or something like that, that might work.
But not women's boy shorts. These are men's, like boxer briefs.
Split in front of them.
All of it. Like a man's pack of drawers.
Up under her clothes, like a normal.
Yeah, she got on jeans and a t-shirt.
But you done took all this off. You about to stop?
No.
Y'all are laying in the bed.
I don't want to see that. I just got confused. I just got confused. Like, wait, we gotta have a conversation that we missed or something. Let's get up.
So you're saying your erection about to go like that?
Yes, we got.
But she has a vagina.
I don't care. A lot of people got vaginas that.
No, it's her vagina. She's a woman. She's
How you know it's hers?
So do you have to ask these questions?
All I'm saying is don't be confused. That's all I'm saying.
You know it's hers.
I'm not saying
it's somebody else's vagina.
Look, he gonna be pulling back them underwear like you peeking in the door trying to see what's.
All I'm saying is
okay, we good.
All I'm saying, it may be the wash day or something. I don't know. All I'm saying is I'm gonna be confused and we had to have a conversation. That's all I'm saying. We definitely gotta stop and have a conversation.
She just like wearing men's underwear.
No, I don't feel it. Well,
she just it's like regular
then
white
I
tighties.
Why? Then we gotta go back to.
Okay, why did you wear them when you wore them? Weren't they comfortable?
No, they were for men.
So they comfortable.
Okay, would you question me if I have a bra?
A bra is not comfortable. We
what if
wear
you got
it because
man
we
boobs?
have to.
You need support.
We wear a bra because we have to, not because we want to.
No,
it's
not
not
all the time.
Oh, well, anyway, so
What if he had on some women's panties because he liked the feel?
There are a lot of men who do have a fetish and wear women's underwear.
Fetish.
Yes.
So do she have a fetish? Something we have to talk about.
She don't have a fetish. She just like it just makes her feel comfortable.
Use that same scenario with like he said. Then I don't have no fetish. I just want to wear women panties.
Yeah, I would think you're gay.
Weird, right?
Yeah, I would think you're gay. That's just me personally. Would you think he was gay if he had on women's panties?
These are Victor's secrets, not Victoria's.
Victor's secrets.
Yeah, I would be like, boy, are we role playing and I didn't get the memo?
Oh, that would be too much for me.
That would be
I can't wait till these ladies.
We gonna be singing "Changing Places" by Usher or something like that.
Hey, that would be an exception if we were role playing and we wanted to do something a little crazy.
Yeah, I can't wait till they get here so I can find out.
But if I saw
the
the women panties other than that one moment when we role playing, it would be a problem.
That would be a problem. You know, honestly, it might turn me on now if I keep thinking about it. It might turn me on. Like I like.
Yeah, if
I
he
like
did a little dance with it.
I like little kinks. Like I like little.
Hold on. Now we know when it comes to underwear from previous shows, you don't like anything little when it comes to underwear.
No, this is very true. This is very true. But I like kinks. I like if people have like a little like thing that turns them on and it's like odd, you know?
That's my question. Why have we already talked about the panties? That would be my question.
Well, she's a tomboy. You already know she wears
It's
like
your first time though, is what she said. It's the
clothes.
first time you done took Shawty home. You know, it's a good date. You start taking off the clothes, you pull off the pants, and she got some Calvin Klein boxer briefs on.
I'm gonna come sit on the set till
you gonna sit here till they get here?
Yeah, because y'all.
I feel like at that point you pot committed. You know what I'm saying? Like short of you not having the right anatomy, like it's going.
She's got everything a woman has.
If your hygiene is good, your drawers ain't about to be no problem.
That's not gonna stop you. It's very interesting. All right, so we are talking about men dating tomboys. Michael says there is a limit. He likes tomboys, but there is a limit, and we're going to get into what that limit is. All right, I'm reading some of your comments here. All right, let's see.
Oh, Lord, I can't even imagine.
Candace said, get your ass out of here.
Ashley says Shanta and Mike should date.
Here we go again. Like, really, people?
It might work. It might work. It might work.
His attitude and my attitude, we're going to be fighting.
You wear boy things? Oh, come here and talk
And she
to us.
has her nose pierced like me. Come my septum pierced.
Okay, I wanna talk to you. What's your name?
Char Bates.
Char
Bates.
Char Bates. This is Char Bates, y'all. And Char, you says you wear men's clothing sometimes.
I do.
What is it?
Well, this is it kids? Can I?
No, it's no kids. But don't curse.
I ain't gonna curse, but I'm just gonna have a real conversation.
Be real.
Be real. So I personally wear men's underwear because they're more comfortable. Because, you know, just like how if men, you know, it's kind of tight down there, you know, so they like to wear the loose boxers. It's the same thing for some women.
So you wear men's boxers because they're more comfortable for you?
Absolutely. You know, if women be honest about how a thong feels on their vagina,
it's horrible.
It's very uncomfortable.
Digging in all day.
Hey, I made it on
yes,
time.
She made it.
A couple hours.
Maybe.
Unless I got on skin tight clothes, pushing pressure against the thong, and I really can't feel it, it's coming off.
Yeah.
I've taken off thongs in the rest of my bathroom before.
I do. It's so much more comfortable.
Okay. And so let me ask you this: have you ever? I'm gonna loop you back in. Yeah. We're talking about women wearing men's underwear.
Yes.
Okay. You do wear men's underwear too.
Sure
okay. We're gonna circle back. So have you ever, you know, you're about to be intimate with the man, and he takes your clothes off and discovers the underwear? Like, has that happened before?
All the time. They're my husband's underwear. So.
And your husband, he
already
knows that you're married, so it's different. He already knows.
No, he gave them to me. Once
Wait, you and your husband wear the same size drawers?
You're tiny. I doubt a man is that size.
No, they weren't my size, but
they
fit well.
Yeah.
Okay. They fit well.
We're not looking from the fit. We just
Well, he ain't 400 pounds,
right?
But, you know. Anyway, they're just more comfortable. Once I had a conversation with him about how a thong feels, and you know, sometimes you take the thong off and she, you know, she's so hurt.
Yeah.
You know, so I just want to give her a chance to breathe.
So you wear men's underwear.
Yeah.
All right, Alexis, introduce yourself to everyone, please.
Hey guys, I got here on time.
Yeah.
On your time.
Allegedly.
Right.
Allegedly.
I promise y'all left on time. So I'm Alexis. I am the person that is a tomboy and dresses weird and wear boys' clothes all the time and That's me.
And how old are you?
I'm 31.
And what do you do for a living?
I'm a special needs nanny.
Yay!
So
and she has her own business.
Got my own business. Yes.
And she hires other nannies. All right, so Alexis, do you wear men's underwear?
I do.
You do wear men's underwear.
Yes,
why?
Because they're comfortable. They make my ass look great, by the way.
Yes.
And
I never
now,
thought
what kind
about
of underwear?
that
You mean
part.
like the whitey tighties?
No, I wear boxer briefs.
The boxer
like
briefs.
polo. Like I wear like the man polo ones. They make you look lit.
Hanes
So
greats too.
yeah, those are good too. So when I used to do my fitness pictures, I didn't want to do like biker shorts, so I would do briefs and a sports bra as opposed to wearing like briefs because I know I have a butt, so I would wear those and they would look good. I'm like, you know, kind of.
So you like men's underwear?
Yeah, like it look good. It's in there. It's in there. So I wear them and then I mean I've dated a guy and I had on like warm up pants. He took off warm up pants and he was like, oh. Okay.
So like they have like an initial shock when they see the underwear.
But then he said I got an ass and he don't really care. So he's like, oh, okay. So that's cool.
But it is a shock.
It is a shock. It is, yeah. It's definitely.
And did he
a shock.
ask you any questions about your sexuality or anything?
No, because he knew I was a tomboy. So
he just didn't even worry about it.
Even
And that's what Michael was saying. Once it gets to that point, it's not going to stop.
It's going to be like peeking in the bathroom door to make sure nobody's in there because you're going to pull him back and make sure there's a vagina and not a penis. You know what I'm saying? But beyond that, you know, you're going to be like, okay, we good.
As long as everything else is there, you straight.
It's open for business.
We had a conversation before. Why don't all
do you tell men before that you wear men's underwear?
Why? I'm
it's
so
not,
used to it. It's not like why would I think about it?
It's not a big deal.
If it's what I wear, it's not me thinking like, oh shoot, let me let this man know that I wear men drawers. Cause I'm gonna wear his drawers anyway.
Right. So y'all not gonna tell us like, well, today I'm wearing, tidy whiteys. Like, why would we tell y'all that we wear?
Yeah. Like, I don't wear them all the time. But
you wear them too.
Sometimes. But
you was holding out earlier.
No, I didn't even know.
Over here trying to play coy. Look, she's been empowered by the group now.
No.
Boxer briefs unite.
No, let me clarify.
This is so interesting to me.
Hanes forever.
No, like I don't have like boxer briefs in my drawer. But like say I'm at my boyfriend's house and I don't plan to stay the night. And I do stay the night. And I'm like, hey, I took a shower. But for me, and I'm a little weird, my lady friend needs to be covered up because she's a little meaty. So we need to cover her up.
She's meaty?
She's meaty. I'm going to get there. She's meaty. So she needs to be covered. She don't need to be out and about.
I don't like underwear at all.
There's some I'm doing that this season.
Hold on, I got to understand the logistics of something here.
Hold on, I'm about to go there. So, like, say if I stay tonight, we do whatever, and I'm like, okay, I need to shower. I feel weird when I go to sleep without underwear because I
like to sleep with them.
I sleep with them.
No, I feel like that's
so
like smothering me.
You have to be. So if I'm at his house and I'm like, okay, I don't want to put the same dirty underwear back on. I just, we just and I took a shower. I'll take a pair of his boxer briefs and I'll probably just go home like that.
And you like the way they feel?
It's comfortable. I mean, because it's letting my lady parts breathe.
And you go buy them. You go buy them.
But I don't buy them and put them in my.
See, I buy them.
No, I'm not gonna spend
I'll go right into Walmart.
Yeah, I'm not about to do that.
But you go purposely.
I'll go to Walmart, Target.
If they're available, we'll wear them. But they draws. Draws is draws.
Yeah, I'll buy them.
What does the size of your vagina have to do with whether or not you can sleep without drawers on? No, without drawers on. Because like if you got good thread count sheets or whatever, what's that got to do? Like
because it feels like she's out too much.
That's
so
Kevin.
And most times, and I'm
Kevin
5'3".
I'm a whole freak. Whatever, Kevin.
So I usually get guys that are bigger. So of course their boxer briefs are going to be bigger. Because my ex-husband is 5'6", so I wore his clothes. I could fit him at the time.
You like wearing men's clothes?
I mean, they didn't look like men's clothes.
You carried him over the altar, didn't
you? Shut the hell up. But I mean, the guys that I date now, they're usually bigger, so their boxer briefs are big, so I can cover up my lady, but she can still breathe because I got space. But with panties, it's touching like that.
Why don't you just get the next size up?
Why can't she just breathe?
I'm just
spread her wings and fly.
That's why I was like, get the next size up.
I wear fitted jeans. So then it's going to be all bunchy all over the place, and then with sweat getting down. That's too much.
Can I suggest something? Listen, this is the problem right here. I'm glad you said that was the perfect name for it. It's meaty. So
meaty. Oh God.
Balls are meaty too.
See, here's the thing. When you have a meatier friend down there, you can't make the thong or other parts of the panties, match that size.
You better say it.
So it's like.
Basically our vagina hangs out from the side.
When your lips are strong, you need a different size crotch area than the size of the body area, because people assume that if you're small down there. If you're big, you're big down there. That's not the truth.
Tell, right.
But what's that got to do with sleeping naked? I don't understand why you can't sleep naked.
That's what I was saying. That's where don't wear them at all.
Okay.
Because I agree.
So it's a personal.
Panties are not comfortable. I totally agree with y'all. Panties are not comfortable. Just don't wear them at all.
But some
but when you meaty,
I'm a little too
you
moist.
can't be like
out here with
exactly.
no drawers on
When
now.
you meaty and you wearing no, and I did try it recently because I'm doing # no panty season right now. But when
Shantae ain't got no drawers on.
When you meaty and you trying to wear jeans and you a little thickums, your thighs touch each other and it's just friction down there. No. I need something to protect me so I don't get no rash.
I haven't worn panties in 15 years. Like,
Bless
it's
your
been
heart.
so long.
I need
so
to
I'm
cover
just
up.
like
That's
trying to wrap my head around
I'm a
this
little
whole
too moist for that. I need coverage.
Yeah, so it be dripping all over the place.
Let me
So we
clarify.
got
Most of the
meaty
time
and
I'm wearing
juicy going on over
dresses.
here.
Most
We
of the
just got all
time
kinds
I wear
of drip.
dresses most of the time.
See, we be coming through dripping, so we can't do all that.
Drip.
Hold on, let me give you Amigos ad lib real quick. Drip.
Somebody gonna be like, hey, you smell like you're ready, and I am. Like, I'm just saying, like,
I just want to say y'all are crazy.
I
Crazy.
came through ready. Drip,
Right.
drip.
Okay. So y'all like wearing men's underwear, all right?
Yes.
And you also like wearing men's clothing as well.
Yes.
Okay, talk to me about this. Now, you've always been a tomboy?
I've always been a tomboy.
Get to the mic.
So, So I've always been a tomboy. For one thing, I've always been into fashion, and men's fashion to me just seems a lot more interesting than women's fashion.
Mm-hmm.
So I always liked, for one thing, I've always had a butt. So I got teased for having an ass when I was a kid.
As a little girl, you had a big butt.
I always had a butt. It don't matter if I'm big, small, butt ain't going nowhere. So I would just wear ball shorts all the time. And then I went from that
Wear
to
what?
Basketball shorts.
Okay.
Yeah, ball shorts. So I would go from that to wearing like boys' pants. I'm like, okay, these kind of cool. I'm a little
Were you an
comfortable.
athlete?
I used to run track and football.
So you had like...
So I was around, that was the environment that I was in. And then as I got older, when I went to high school, I was forced to wear skirts all day long, which completely went against everything that I stood for. Had to sit with my legs closed. That was a problem because I would just be sitting there like, yeah, what's up, y'all?
They need to
Right
breathe.
way. Like, yeah. So
your mom never said like sit like a lady.
she did. She tried.
Okay.
She failed.
Okay.
It wasn't until I started dating and stuff like that, and I was like, all right, let me be a little bit more girly. But I've always still been tomboyish. So I've always been into like male fashion. So I would start going to thrift. So I would go to the Goodwill and find boys' pants. And
you go to the men's section
first. Go to the men's section first. See what goods they got. They looking at me. I'm looking at them. Like, okay, yeah, I'm here for the jeans too, just like you are. And
but
then I would
you don't probably wear their size. You wear smaller than most men.
I wear 34.
Yeah, okay.
34, which is
that's about
pretty
average.
Probably average,
okay.
34, 32.
Yeah, and then
So, and then depending on how baggy, I may do a 36, depending on what I'm trying to do. And then I would do that with I would do a male shirt, but I would tie it. So it would still be kind of girly, but still have a boy flair to it.
You just like men's clothing better.
I like men's clothing better. Girl stuff is cool, but it's kind of boring. It's the same thing, tight.
All the time.
All the time.
Yeah.
And I'm not a person to show off my body. So it doesn't really do well for me. Yeah, it's not.
Okay.
Like, when I dress feminine and I go out with the guy, they're completely mind blown. Like, damn, she got a whole body. She got a whole ass.
And you like wearing high heels.
And I wear heels. Yeah. So they're like, I got a whole ass. I'm like, I do. So it's like a little treat for them. They're like, okay. She's I'm just saying, like, when I take my clothes off, they're surprised I have a nice body. But I just don't.
And when you take your clothes off, you'll have a nice body in men's underwear.
Well, if I'm going on a date, I'm not gonna wear the men's underwear.
Okay.
Now I may come over there with men's underwear on, or I may not come on with any on at all. But depending on how I'm feeling, I have men's underwear. If they come to my house, let's say they come over my house, and I may be laying in my bed, I may have on a wife beater and some men's drawers.
You have on a wife beater and men's drawers,
yes,
like
girl,
a whole boy.
A whole boy. And they still want to bang me. It does not stop anything.
Oh, so funny to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does, like they know what I have underneath. Ain't no bra on, you still see nipples, so they know it's a vagina in
but
there.
You literally have on like a wife beater t-shirt.
I have on
and
a wife
men's
beater
underwear.
and drawers.
But I mean, that doesn't say to me. I don't think that really says that she's tomboyish per se. I mean, because
she identifies.
I mean, yes,
as a
she
tomboy.
is. But I'm saying, if my boyfriend or whoever I'm dating at the time left that stuff at my house, and I know that I'm going to his house, I might throw on a t-shirt and his sweatpants too.
The difference is I actually go out and buy those things.
Right.
So
It's not
I
his,
am
it's
actually
hers.
that is the difference.
Yeah.
Because I'm not.
So
going
I
to
go
buy
out.
it.
I'll go buy me some white beaters. Just got some from City Trends. Shout out to City Trends for some white beaters.
City Trends trends, do we have any accessories for cheap?
For the low. I ain't been in there in 10 years, but I went in there, got some wife beaters, and I was about to go check the draw section. I was like, let me focus. It's not what I'm here for. I came here just for the t-shirts. So, yeah, I buy boy clothes all the time. I love it.
You wear, like on a Saturday. What are you wearing on a Saturday? Just a random running errands today?
If I'm running errands, I have like joggers, which are still boys' pants.
You go to the men's section and get it.
Yeah, like I said, a lot of my
I think
pants,
joggers kind of fall in that unisex category.
They have women.
Well, they used to be male, and then they went to they used to be for men, and then they've kind of changed because they're so daggone, slim legs. So, but I'll wear like some joggers, a pair of sneaks, and like a V-neck t-shirt.
Okay.
So I'm not putting on no eyebrows and doing all that to go run errands.
And you have a lot of sneakers.
I do.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm a big sneakerhead. Huge. I'm a big shoe person. Nice meeting you. So yeah, I'm a big sneaker person too. So I don't know, I'm weird.
That's very interesting. Do you wear a lot of sneakers?
Say unique. Weird is like a negative connotation.
No, but weird is awesome. I'm like,
she embraces it.
I'm like, it's so weird because I'm like,
like,
I love weird because it's like people are finally catching up to where I've been 15 years ago.
You've been like this.
So
I've
always, if I was looking for pictures from my high school, I've always been the exact same way.
Let me ask you, because in the 90s, people weren't as open, and so did people think you were gay?
All the time. And I was like, no, I'm like, I got boys chasing me left and right. Like,
so this will be a question that you would always get. Like, Alexis, are you gay?
Yep. And I'm like,
do you think you're lesbian? Do you like girls? People would have asked you this.
They were like, no, seriously, like, you can let us know. I'm like, no, I totally am in the dicks. Like, I don't want any.
That's what I was asking Shanta. Like, do women approach you?
No, I've been approached.
Yeah, I'm sure you get approached.
Times. I'm like, no, it's okay, lady. Like, it's like, if you want to swing my way, I'm like, I'm not swinging unless you got a dick.
I've been scared.
So,
because you're dressed like a man, and they
Yeah.
might think that, okay, is she coming for me? Which is why a lot of men might question, is she interested in me?
Well, what I would do is, so typically what I would do, because I know that I'm dressed this way, I would flirt with the guy. That way
they know.
It takes the pressure off, and I get to choose who I want to talk to. It kind of eliminates who comes over and talk to me.
Right.
Now, I've had men that were really bold, and they liked how I dressed, and it was a big deal for them. So they would be like, oh, I like how you look, and blah, blah, blah. And then when I was married, I would also style my husband, too. So
did y'all ever dress alike?
No.
Okay.
That's like super.
Terrible. Absolutely
like
terrible.
My ex-husband.
I did not,
Dressing
but we
like
did
as a
shop
couple?
when I would shop at Zara or H&M. I would get pants
cute.
and stuff like that, but not on the same sense of like
Viewer
he got
poll.
the same pants, I got the same pants.
Similar
like,
dress couples.
You didn't
it
do
was,
that?
no, it wasn't
great?
like that. No.
Horrible.
So no, but yeah, I would approach a guy that I'm interested in so that he knows that I'm not gay, or at least in his mind thinks she might be bi. And then I always get approached about the threesome. I was like, well, if you're asking me about bringing another woman, I'm going to ask you about bringing another man. And then that pretty much shuts the concept down. So that's
they're not interested. But would you do that if he said, okay, let's do it
with another man?
If so, you can have another woman and another, so it's a foursome.
No. I want to do two men.
Just two men.
Yeah.
And
high five.
But some men are open to that.
I haven't met one.
There are a lot of men who are open.
I haven't met one either. I've been
Would you be open, Michael?
So here's what I would say to that. There's gonna be a lot of restrictions on what's gonna go down. I always tell people, like, if a woman wants to have a 2-to threesome, she's better off finding 2 bi guys. Just because I think heterosexual man, like, I'm not about to DP you. I'm not gonna feel between that wall.
Wait, so hold on, I have a question.
And you
hold on, I have a question. If you're hitting it from the back and he's hitting it from the front, y'all can feel each other?
Yes.
Yeah, it's a thin piece of skin.
That perineum in there.
Yeah, you never see them.
They
touch.
you can have a vaginal orgasm from anal.
But you can still the skin
you
ain't but
feel
this
it on
thing.
the inside.
Yeah.
It's a little distracting when
I
I
didn't
watch
know
Twitch.
that.
It'd be a
You
little
can
bit too
feel
much
it.
for me.
Yes.
I'm like,
whoa.
Please don't let his balls
How
touch
about
his
we just go
balls.
one
That's all
end
I
and that
ask.
end? This is the deal.
Yeah, so that's my thing. Is like I would have to. It would be like I'd have to stay on my like side of like this territory. It'd be like
And
a
that's-
demilitarized
It'll be like
zone,
one at a time.
a de-dictarized zone or whatever. Like
I'm cool with the one at a time. That's cool. I don't
Yeah.
need both y'all at the same time.
Wait, what if like, because one could be, this is totally off the
Let me
subject,
kiss on
but one
you
could be
and
at the
then the other
top
one
of your
from the back.
body and one could be
That works.
I'm with that.
I just don't want both of them like
At the back.
That's
Oh,
okay.
you wouldn't want that.
The other thing is the second his
It's the
meat touch
visual.
your mouth, we ain't kissing no more. You know what I'm saying? Like there's gonna be lots of restrictions.
Say what?
The second
Listen,
his
anyway,
meat
we are
touch
totally
your
off.
mouth,
We are totally
we not
off the
kissing no more.
topic. That is not the
that
topic of
session.
tonight.
Back on top.
For that
Yes,
session.
that
I'm
is
just
not
saying,
the
it's gonna
topic tonight. Y'all are just.
I'm not gonna second
Y'all
hand
got-
suck a penis.
I
Like,
get
what?
it. I totally understand.
Y'all are backed up and y'all
Okay.
need a release. Okay.
See, like, Alexis is a different level of tomboy than myself.
Is Kimberly like you? I can't wait till she gets here.
You know what? Actually, let me see. Now the thing is, remember, I'm also from the city, so she's from the country.
Where's she's from?
Albany, Georgia.
Okay.
Whoa. So it's
she's
a little
Georgia
bit.
peach?
Yeah. So it's a little bit different. So I'm from Philly, and we rough around the edges. You gotta. That's just how it is. So me dressing the way that I'm dressing, it's not like they're gonna be walking around thinking that I'm gay. They're just like, okay, she from the city, she from the hood. That's what it is.
Now, up north is how they dress.
That's pretty much how it is. You'll see a lot of girls that'll wear Jordans.
So you grew up seeing a lot of women like yourself.
Maybe not with the boy clothes, but more so like basketball shorts, hoodies. We would go run ball, play basketball with the guys.
She's parking now.
Yeah, she just
I grew up on Timberland, slap socks, and shorts and jeans.
Yeah, and for me, we grew up with hoodies, basketball shorts, and Timbs.
Now in the 90s, there was this whole thing I remember with cross colors, baggy things, and we wore like the little boots. So we had like this period, but I would wear those baggy jeans with like a body shirt. So you have you're like feminine, but you have like a baggy pants.
See,
you didn't do that?
Nah, not really, because I didn't really show any skin. I was always, I was always covered. Now, my cousins, my girl cousins, they were a little bit more showy, I would say. Yeah. So they would probably.
You don't like showing your body?
No, I think that should be reserved for the person I'm sleeping with.
So you're just gonna be all covered up most of the time?
Most of the time, yeah. Okay. Very rare you'll see me wear anything like out. Not really. I just don't. I've never really did it, to be honest. So
I'm just one exception, only because I paid for these.
Those aren't naturally yours?
No, I bought these. I got them done like 3 times. So
yeah. So
I can't deal with you.
So you know, I just cannot deal with you.
I'm not even mad. You're gonna wear them because you
just said 3 times.
Yeah, because I got them bigger. Because as my weight got bigger, they look smaller. So I'm like, no, I need these to stick out. So
you paid for them, so you like to flaunt them.
Yes. So I mean, but I can still do like some baggy sweatpants, like a weekend sweatpants, sneakers, Timberlands.
Investment.
Hell yeah, they are insured. So
they're insured.
Yes, you insure your surgeries.
Okay.
Yeah, but yeah, you know, I'm showing these out, but I might wear a fitted V-neck T-shirt. You know what I'm saying? So you can see this.
You want to
now,
show
face might not be beat. I might just throw on some hoops and keep it moving, but you will see the twins.
Mine are natural, so I really,
See, I don't have titties, so I don't wear bras all.
So you're a butt girl.
I just don't. Yeah, I'm all butt, thighs, and hips. That's all I got for you.
This is so funny.
And see, like my butt is doing a little something right now, so I don't like to show that off. So that's why I do sweatpants.
Doing a little something.
Unless it's absolutely necessary.
Can we expound on what doing a little something means?
For a dress, then I'll put on a dress. But I hate dresses. I hate them with a passion. See, however, but when I do wear them,
I'll be killing them. Yeah, I'll do a skirt.
I am trying to read y'all's comments.
It's a lot
going on. This is like good lighting. I feel like my skin looks good.
Lamar says,
new camera.
Okay,
Lamar says, she's too tomboy in a straight suit, but you have on heels too.
No, I actually have on Uma.
She has on kicks. Other way, yeah. She has on kicks today.
No heels today.
Tiffany says Alexis dresses sexy too though. She said that she does, and Kevin says she's a cutie.
But there's nothing wrong with her being a tomboy.
I don't want her looking like a man.
I've never had any issues with men dating.
Do men think you're a lesbian? Has a man asked you if you were a lesbian?
Mm-hmm. Didn't stop them from still wanting to talk to me and sleep with me.
Because men sleep with lesbians too.
But that's what I'm saying. I don't know why they're asking that.
Right.
Because I know so many women that are gay and have slept with men. So you asking me that means nothing to me. I'm like, I'm not. Something that was attractive about me that wanted you to even come over and ask that question.
And it's your vibe and your aura. Yeah. And that's usually what it is.
And I know that I have sex appeal, so I've never had any issues. I've never had guys like, oh, you need to dress this way. Because I tell people, like, that's the one thing that my hair and the way I look is never going to change. So you either have to be okay with it or it's
they
just
can't make a comment about it. You're not going to change those things. And did it take you a while to be comfortable in this, or you've just always been?
I've always been this way. When I was married, my ex-husband embraced it. He loved it. He liked the attention that he would get when we would be out. He like, yeah, that's my girl. Like, yeah. So I get it, but then I also know that I can also dress extremely feminine and sexy when I want to.
If you want it.
So if the occasion calls for it, like you go to a formal event,
right?
You know
they don't have to ever worry about like
you can switch it
up.
Style
and fashion is never something. And if I'm meeting your mother for the first time, no, I'm not going to pull up looking like this.
Exactly.
You got to warm people's moms up to that, you know.
Yeah, you know that you're aware.
Yeah, so I'm aware of that. I know different settings where it requires certain things. So, but a lot of people are judgmental because of that. They think, oh well, if she looks this way, it's that. No.
And so when women ask you, you just tell them, no, I'm not gay.
I'm like, no, thank you for the compliment. It's very flattering.
Do they come on strong?
Woo. I've had a few.
Have you?
Well, what happened was I went to a gay event. So I went to like a gay party. So I wore a bow tie, some slacks, some Oxford. So I knew, but I came with one of my homegirls.
Yeah.
It didn't stop them from approaching.
Of course not. I go to Bulldogs and it don't stop.
They were like,
you go to the gay club.
I love it. The gay men love me.
Gay men are awesome. They love me too.
Are lesbians there?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Gay club,
yeah.
so.
Okay. And so when at the gay club, both gay men and lesbian female are at the. I didn't know if it was just
Oh
one.
no,
or
no,
the
it's both. It's both.
It's both.
But
and so if you're at a gay club, I'm sure women are coming up to you.
And it's even worse now that I have this piercing.
What is the nose piercing you think attracts them more?
I'm looking a little different.
You look alternative. You look alternative.
Yeah, I would say alternative. That's a good way.
And you have a nose piercing too.
I have this, and I have 2 double piercings, and I have lip piercing. I just don't have it in today.
And you have the shaved head. You both look alternative, and what I mean by that is you look like you might be into something other. And so I can imagine. I'm not meaning this in an offensive way,
fine.
But it looks like where I can see other people wondering, like,
But since I've had this, and it hasn't been that long, it's been almost a month since I've had this. Straight guys are like, oh Lord, that's so damn sexy. So I didn't think it would be. I'm thinking that people would approach me more like, oh, she's lesbian. But I'm also getting more attention from straight men too, hence the 4 dates that I have this weekend.
Hey.
So, I mean, and I'm locking my hair, so I'm going through that transition too. So I'm looking a little different, but I do try to, bring out that femininity a little bit, because don't no straight dude want to be with another dude.
Right.
You know what I mean? So, like Alexis said, I know I enjoy my body.
Right.
I mean, I got my little rolls and everything, so I will walk around the house naked.
Okay,
So I'm in touch with my feminine self.
Okay. I don't know what you put. Sorry, I'm making a change to the description of the show because
I still wear makeup. Like, I'll put on some tinted moisturizer, and I ain't gonna beat my whole face. I don't do all of that either.
Right, unless it's a special occasion, I'm not gonna do that either.
I'm gonna have on some eyeliner. I'm gonna have on some good mascara.
And sometimes that's all you need.
Yeah, that's it.
We got that natural beauty.
That's it. That's only nothing else. So you're going to, and the thing is like, I've always been this way, so it's not anything new. People are just now catching up to it.
Right.
So for me, I'm like, y'all old news, all this, I've been doing this. Like.
So are you offended if people say that you look androgynous? That doesn't offend you?
It's nothing that anybody can really say that would offend me, because people have to be comfortable with the change of the times when I was already doing this.
Okay.
So imagine someone looking like this 10 years ago.
That would have been hard, yeah.
Right. So I've already went through all the ridicule, all the judgment, all the phrases and sayings that could have possibly come of that. I used to get called fag.
A fag?
Which makes no sense at all.
I would get called fag all the time.
Word.
What, these were people who thought you were a boy?
They would consider me like a gay boy. And I would just laugh. I was like, yeah, you're really ignorant. And if you call a gay man a fag, he probably bitch slap you.
Yeah, because that's offensive. But have you ever been with a woman? And have you ever been with a woman?
No.
So neither one of you have been with a woman.
Have you ever been with a woman?
I've been close to
Right.
I've been in the same room with a woman close. But we haven't interacted.
Well, you in the same room with me close right now.
No, I'm talking about in a sexual.
Oh, you've been in a sexual vicinity?
Yes. But
like it was about to go down?
No, because it was one of my good friends, and I know that she wouldn't have been comfortable and I wouldn't have been comfortable. Like, if I was to ever do that, I would have to do it with a stranger.
Wait, when you say, okay, how did it get sexual if you knew she wasn't comfortable and you weren't comfortable?
Because we was at a trapeze.
Oh, so you been at
so y'all had the environment.
You already there.
Yeah.
So you went to a place where
that's a perfect place to find a stranger.
Right. Yes, it is. However, we were in a private room with the guys that we went there with. So it was 5 of us.
So it was like an orgy? I'm just asking all kind of questions.
No, it wasn't.
Could have been.
It could have been, but it wasn't an orgy because we knew what it was. And like you said, there were rules. So we had our rules. No double dipping, no this, not the other. We're not kissing, none of that.
But y'all were both naked, and it was going down in the same vicinity.
Yeah.
Got it. I'm clear. I'm trying to understand. I was like, wait, how did that? How?
But I've never kissed a girl. I don't even like my own vagina, much less another woman's vagina.
Like, I'm like, God bless the men.
Yeah,
Vaginas
like that is
terrible.
the ugliest thing in the world
They're
to me.
not
like,
attractive.
Why do y'all
Penises are beautiful.
I don't know about that. Those are ugly too.
I'm like,
not the ones I've seen. I've seen some pretty good
what did you say?
I mean,
we were at the.
I gotta look. There's no way in hell you're gonna tell me, because nobody has ever made flower art out of dicks. So you know what I'm saying? Georgia O'Keeffe is proof that vaginas are beautiful.
I agree.
So I'm gonna use that as a baseline
The woman's
as an appreciator of art.
The woman's body is beautiful. Like I'm just so I don't agree with you on that. We were talking about.
I don't like.
I want to share something. I want to share something from the sleepover.
Genitalia isn't like the most attractive thing on earth.
We were talking about. I'm trying to say this. This show is not rated X, but we were at the sleepover. We had a sleepover a couple weeks ago.
Y'all should have told me.
It's not, but we had a sleepover a couple weeks ago with the ladies, and I said something about like when men go down and you kiss them afterwards, and she was like she don't like the taste of her own, and I'm like what?
Wait, what happened?
You know how when men go down on you and you kiss them afterward? I love that. And she was like, I don't like tasting my own.
Oh yeah, I don't mind that.
Let me wipe your mouth. I'm gonna wipe your mouth with my hand first.
That's like the best kiss ever.
I feel like if you won't kiss me after eating your coochie, your pH balance is off or something like that. You know, like
I need time to make sure that she clean.
I don't know. That's the best kiss ever. Like you don't have to kiss me at all.
There have been times where he tried to come on and I did like that, hit that cheek right.
But to me, if you feel like that, that means you're questioning your own cleanliness.
No, I'm not questioning my cleanliness at all. I don't like my own juices. Why would I want them to go from his mouth to my mouth?
It's just amazing. I don't know.
Okay, it can be amazing, boo-boo, but it ain't to me. No.
It's just amazing. I don't know.
I mean, not to say that I haven't done it, but that if I can,
curb
deflect it. Yeah, if I can deflect it. Then
I think if I were a man and a woman did that, I would question. I would just be like, wait a minute.
But I don't
if you
do
ain't
it
comfortable. Why should I be comfortable?
But I don't do it like,
I mean, men don't kiss you after
that obvious.
Who?
They do.
Who?
There's a lot of men that won't after a guy.
Mine does, and I love it.
If you ask right now how many men would kiss their woman after they didn't give head and they might have busted, it's a lot of men that say that they will not kiss their woman in the mouth afterwards.
Who?
There are a lot. Pose a question.
I love Michael.
There are a lot of men.
Yes, I'm
a lot of black men, Michael. You got to remember, you're a white guy.
Yeah, because y'all white guys are a little bit more freaky. I was married to a white man, so we did some different
That's
things.
why you should date him.
No. Hell nah. Triple hell nah.
Pose this question.
I've had enough stress in my life.
Okay, right. Let me get back on topic.
We can drink more.
Off topic.
I'm just saying.
Yes, so Ashley said it's mine. Exactly.
It can be yours and let it be on your mouth.
Exactly.
I
know
we are celebrate my
accomplishments. We are off the topic.
That's a taste of success right there. You might as well just go ahead.
If it's a taste of success, let me be successful by myself.
That's hilarious.
Well, you can't be because you ain't tasting.
Yes, Shakiva said we kissing. Yes. Okay. Now I know, Kevin, we are off the topic, so let's get back on.
You've been like a little topic.
Where is your friend? She was parking a few minutes ago.
He just went out to go
get her. Okay.
Yeah.
Because what I want to know, I want to talk about her evolution and has she always been a tomboy? And I'll get that when she gets in. So your mom just embraced this is who you are. And
my mom thought I was gay for a long time. I used to crack up like, Mom.
She really thought you were gay.
Mm-hmm, because I didn't bring boys around, but little did she know that boys have always liked me, always. So it went from thinking that I was gay because I dressed like a boy to thinking I was a hoe because I always had boys around. I'm like, you got to pick a struggle, Mom. Like,
right.
Which one you going to do?
Has she ever asked like a candid conversation like, okay, just tell me the truth?
Not really.
But she thought it.
She thought it. Like, she would make little comments like, why you don't? Because I'm like, I don't want to dress that way. But my mom also knows that I'm a rebel. I'm going to do what I want to do regardless.
And she embraced that.
And then, like I said, I've had boyfriends. I didn't have a whole lot, but I always had guys. That was never... They were always around, but she just didn't know. Because, you know, typical behavior is girls chasing after boys. I didn't do that because the boys was always chasing behind me. So I never, thank you. So I never,
my septum piercing sister.
And so you have the little nose ring too. All right, so we have Kimberly on. Kimberly, please introduce yourself. Name, age, profession.
Okay. My name is Kim, and I'm 31. I'll be 32 this year. And I am a claims adjuster.
Okay. And you have 3 nose piercings.
Yes.
Okay. And we were just talking about this, like this alternative look. But anyway, let me start from scratch because we've talked about a lot of things. So let me. I have a lot of things to ask you.
Meanwhile, I'm about to cry in the car
because you lost.
Girl, I couldn't either. I was about to say I'm gonna just call in and do my section.
I'm sorry that you got lost. It's kind of hard to find.
It's nobody's fault. That traffic
was crazy.
Stupid.
All right. So Kimberly, do you identify as a tomboy?
Yes. And by default.
Oh.
And the reason why I say that is because, and this is something that, Alexis and I talk about all the time. I have 3 brothers. I have a lot of male cousins. And I'm also a late bloomer. So.
What you mean by late bloomer?
Like a glow up.
Like you didn't have boobs for a long time.
I didn't have.
Okay.
I just got boobs maybe 2 years ago.
Like literally 2 years ago. So okay,
like I said, like a glow up.
Just trying to like process this.
I know how to use my context.
So did you look like a boy for a long time?
I did.
And you had boys all around you. So
I used to steal my brother's clothes. I used to shop out of the boys section.
That's what Alexa said too.
Yeah.
Oh gosh. Okay.
It was. I didn't start developing, I guess a sense of femininity until I was, until I graduated from college.
Really?
And I would say I started getting into
speak up
makeup.
a little bit.
Okay. I started getting into makeup, I'll say about 3 years ago.
So for a long time, you looked like a boy
I
for
did.
all intents and purposes.
And then I've had short hair. I've been rocking a fade for the past 14 years.
So you've had your hair short. You were wearing boy clothes.
Everything.
Now let me ask you. She said you're from Georgia.
Yes.
So did people think you were gay?
Absolutely.
And so they asked you.
Absolutely.
All the time.
Even today.
They still ask you.
This has been going on since I've been 14 years old.
What?
When I started high school.
People thought you were gay.
I never got that.
See, I did all the time.
People always thought you
And
were
I used to
But
wear
what you
straight
see
backs
now,
too.
what you see now
Straight
was
backs.
not.
Like braids.
Oh,
I wore
going back
Timbs.
like a boy.
Yep.
I still wear Timbs. I
Oversized
mean,
We call them
T-shirts.
cornrows.
Oh Lord, that too.
I do all of that, but I've never been mistaken for being gay.
Oh,
I just,
all the time.
tomboy.
You look. I mean,
You just said
you
you
just
get
said
on
you
the
get
lesbian
mistaken.
club.
Yeah, you did say that. You said they think you're gay.
I'm at the gay club. Why wouldn't I?
You look alternative.
So you
now.
never been hit on outside the gay club?
But she's saying like younger.
no,
she wasn't
no.
ever called
Oh,
it.
as a little
Yeah,
girl.
yeah,
That's
that's what I'm saying. We're saying like when we were younger,
Yeah.
we were always
They got
called
like
that.
you've been like this your whole life.
Yes,
Yep.
14 years old.
I can see
And
how
I used
y'all
to beat
became
up
friends.
boys,
Y'all
and
like
I still
kindred
never-
souls.
I can see that.
Y'all are funny. All right, so she's crazy. So people have always thought you were gay, and did you question
My family.
Did you question for yourself? Like, am I?
No, at the time I didn't. Well, the exposure that is going on now, it wasn't back then. So it did bother me, and I didn't understand it. And now, in retrospect, looking back, if you had saw how I dressed, y'all would have definitely thought I was.
We should have brought some pictures.
Do you get like
I don't even have
wore
any.
Dickies. Dickies took me out
I
the
wore
game.
Dickies. I wore polo shirts, Timberland boots. I was a sneakerhead. I didn't wear makeup. I didn't get
No
nails,
dresses.
No dresses at all. My family thought I was gay. My brothers, they was like, Lord Jesus, please don't.
Did you play sports?
Yes.
So you were just this like really masculine little
yes.
girl,
And I wasn't trying to be. It was just
natural.
But that's all that was around you, so you were just
And that's
mirroring
what we
the
talked
social
about, like,
environment.
yeah,
That's
you
it.
always
the
around
men in my
boys.
family, they would tell me about boys and what they would do, and I didn't want to be a part of that.
So-
Because they nasty.
Yes, and I didn't want to be a part of that. So
They nasty.
Right.
Oh, I like boys. I've always liked boys.
Nasty
I
is
don't
Listen,
know.
I've liked them too, but I didn't lose my virginity until later on. I was like, the Lord said that this is not what we're supposed to be doing.
Yeah.
So wait, I have a question. How old were you when you had sex with a boy?
19.
How old were you when you had sex with a boy?
24, and I was
What?
in a full-blown relationship.
Whoa.
You don't understand how much the men in my family scared me to the point where I didn't even want to kiss a boy.
See, because they were saying that
So
they
how old were
nasty.
you when you had your first kiss with a boy?
Maybe 17?
So okay, that's normal.
late.
17?
But that is
So
late.
you're
Because
late.
I was like
See, now,
12.
I was kissing
See,
in
my thing
kindergarten,
is now,
so,
I was kissing and flashing boy the nipples that I had. Like, I was fresh.
I was doing that. I was
really
doing that in
fresh.
kindergarten.
You were flashing your
I was playing with
nipples.
little
we like,
peepees in kindergarten.
Yeah,
At
I
what
was
age?
probably like 12, 13. We had like, so there's a thing up north. We used to have dollar parties. Basement parties, lights off, cost you $1 to get in. I was giving out wallies the same way I dance now.
What's that?
That's a Wally.
Bending over and dancing and holding ankles. While going up against
That's
the
a
wall.
Wally.
Yeah, a boy is standing up against the wall.
I would tear your tail
Yeah,
up. How old were you?
I said Wally.
How old were you at this time? I would tear you
Just
up.
being fast.
Well, how would you know that though? Remember, my mom thought I was a whole little tomboy,
Look, we need
so
like
I
a
was
running
completely
word of the
under.
day. We got meaty and juicy and
Wally.
Wally.
Wallies.
I've
Giving
never
out-
heard of
giving
that.
out Wallies.
Is
So-
that a Philly
It's a-
thing?
Yeah, but basically we call it Wallies when the guys stand up against the wall and the girls just come up and dance on
That's
it.
just grinding on
Yeah,
you.
it is
But
just
we call
grinding.
them Wallies. Let's
Yeah.
remember, I'm talking about middle school.
Now it has a name.
Wallies.
So yeah, so
want a
I was
Wally?
always,
Hey,
I've
girl,
always
come give
been
me a
like
Wally.
extremely fresh. Like I was always fresh, always
that.
interested in sex, all of that. I just didn't have sex. But all the boys wanted me because they knew I was a virgin. I was like, you can't have it, you can't have it.
I went through
You
that
can't
too.
have it, you can't have it. And I
How
was a
old
big
were
tease.
you when you had
super
sex with a
big
boy
tease.
for the first time? 16. Okay.
So yeah, I was not giving up the cookies.
So anyway, back to you, Miss Kimberly. So you were just afraid of men for a long time.
Well, it was a combination of, like, I still was in my boys are disgusting phase for a long time. I kind of stayed there. I thought they were stupid. I thought they were disrespectful.
But you're around a bunch of boys.
I'm like back to that now.
And when you are related to men who are attractive and they attracted a lot of women.
Oh,
and
they probably were nasty.
They gave me
just saying.
No,
that's what I'm saying. That's what you're saying. Like, yeah.
So I didn't really start. I had crushes in high school, but I never really pursued them because I knew everybody perceived me as like a lesbian or a tomboy.
Have you ever been with a woman?
No, I have no desire.
So this is just funny to me, but I'm just.
Y'all can't eat no twat. No, I can't.
We can't say that.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I mean, this is just so funny to me.
Vagina.
The reason I'm asking this question is
you
because,
can't say that.
and listen, I'm not saying you have to be a tomboy to like girls, because a lot of girly girls like girls too.
That's what y'all sleeping on. Y'all better watch these.
No, I know that.
Prissy
to be true.
chicks.
I know that.
You need all the vagina.
I saw a Twitter video yesterday that was just saying.
I'm just asking the question
inbox.
No, I'm just asking questions that I
up,
think
yeah.
people might want to know. But you've never been with a girl. It's never crossed your mind.
I've never had a desire, and strangely enough, like people are like, man, you ain't never experienced. No, I don't. No,
it's not appealing to you
at all.
If Alexa said, "Let's have a threesome with this dude,"
she lost her mind.
You wouldn't do it.
My friend has lost her mind, and that's not Alexis.
She wouldn't do it.
You're
not.
So do you get like the annoying, like,
where
like these dudes who didn't like you now hit you up, like, oh, I used to like you so much in high school and all that stupid stuff.
Well,
they know not to hit me up.
No, yes. However, they would say, "Man, I ain't know
you had all that, right?
I know that." You know,
got you a whole girl body now.
There was a glow up. There was definitely a glow up.
See, correct me.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. High school. Now I don't know. See, I was aggressive in high school. If it was a boy,
you
I
haven't
liked.
Changed up though. Like she.
Yeah, like I pretty much been the
now
same.
than
Yeah.
she used to. So I was wondering if she got those like stupid, awkward, like, oh yeah, I always liked you.
Yeah, that's true.
That happens.
I hate
so
that.
Kevin says he hasn't met many white women who were tomboys. What do you think? I've met lots of them.
I've never met.
I mean, we could take it back.
I haven't actually.
As to why.
I have. Yeah.
It's more open. It's more common, I think, in the white community. To me, from my perception, I know a lot of white girls
Well,
who
I'm
are
in
like
the military
this.
too, so you know.
You, of course,
that,
you know a lot of them.
Okay.
Yeah, I know a lot of them too. And
see, I just automatically assume that they're lesbian. Like when I see them looking kind of,
they might assume that you're lesbian.
You don't feel. I mean, people make that same assumption about.
I know.
You.
I don't.
Okay.
No, I don't get offended.
Yeah.
No, I just automatically assume it. But that's
it's
because I understand and know that's why they assume that.
Yeah.
So I think the same thing.
Yeah.
Because I've never seen a white tomboy. I'm from the hood. If you white in my neighborhood, they can be like, man, what are you doing over here?
Oh, okay.
So I don't ever.
It's your environment.
Yeah, I would never see
because
that.
I've seen them, but I feel like in some places, I think white people in some places, in some parts of the world, they're able to move more fluidly through sexuality without a lot of the judgment that we have, where it's like you have to define yourself. What are you? Where they're just like, you know what? I'm with her today. I'm with him tomorrow. I'm just me. You know. Yeah. And we don't really. We're coming to that, but we're not there yet.
Well, that's an experience for women in general. It's definitely more free for white women, but I mean, yeah, men don't have that same level.
Men definitely don't. They can't be like, I'm with him today. Hey, homeboy.
Especially in Atlanta.
Culturally, black women have always had to step up even when we didn't want to. And so I feel like a lot of that masculine energy, you know, we have it even when we don't want it.
I would say that's the point with me when it comes to the reason why I am, you know, I know that I have both masculine and feminine energy. If I am dating someone and I can sense that they are kind of on the softer side, it's not appealing or attractive to me because then I feel like my personality is strong.
Do you become more dominant in that situation?
It wouldn't even get to that point. I couldn't date them. So
I can see that you would run over.
Yeah,
you would steamroll.
I wouldn't even want, like, it's not even that. Like, I wouldn't even want. It's not appealing. Like, I would want to have sex with you and send you home because it's not. There's no. No, I'm serious because I can't.
Some people are cool with that. I mean, that's a great weekend.
Not the soft guys that I've come across. And when I say soft, I mean as in like their emotion and personality when it comes to things. They're more sensitive to things than I would typically be.
Right. So I tell Shanta all the time she has a lot of masculine energy. Like she's like, no, this is what I want. You want it to do. She's like real masculine, and I'm like, oh.
I don't even think I don't think that's like, masculine though. It's more aggressive than it is masculine.
No, but aggression is a masculine trait.
No, it isn't.
It is.
No, it isn't.
It is.
That's a construct.
Assertiveness is feminine. Okay, so it is a construct, but in our social construct, aggression
is
a
automatically
masculine
assumed
trait.
as they assume that the woman can't be submissive.
Right, so we can't. We're not typically. And also, you have to remember, I'm Southern, so I'm also really keen on like femininity and softness, and sometimes, and I'm honest, like she's not soft at all. Like I don't see it.
No,
she's just like, Rrr,
but
all the time.
But what if her personality is different when she's with a guy?
She says it is,
and that's how I am.
She says that she's soft with men, but I tell her what I see. Is
right? Because every time Shay, you see me or we're having a discussion, we're talking about these dudes and their foolishness, and I'm very passionate about letting you know how it is with this foolishness.
That makes sense.
So
I'm gonna go hide before I get
oh no, you ain't going nowhere.
You're
Michael.
not right. You're not about to get
all the men. Okay.
Yeah, you're not about to get
Look, they ain't
the
about to let
soft,
me speak for
sensual
them. I'm not speaking for them.
Oh, you know I love men. Wah. No, do what the hell you supposed to do.
But
and
she's
it is
soft,
what it
y'all.
is.
She's soft.
You know what I'm
There
saying?
ain't no softness in that. I'm sorry.
No, because I mean, now if you ask me, shut up. Now if you ask me about like say my last long-term relationship, and say you close your eyes, you be like, is that Shanta talking?
Okay.
See, that's how I am.
When I'm in a relationship,
switch up the moment you get on your nerves.
About her said masculine. I don't know. Maybe I don't know what
she doesn't.
I'm aggressive.
She doesn't.
I'm very
look
aggressive.
Masculine.
Okay.
She doesn't look masculine at all, and
but
she
my
wears
energy.
sexy clothes, and she's she's sexy, but her energy is very aggressive, abrasive
she's
even.
Definitely aggressive. But
I
mean, I love it.
Yeah.
And I'm sucking tired. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to tell you how it is. And when you approach me, I need you to come correct. You come correct, Shanta's going to be down here.
Exactly.
But if you come at me with that BS, that level's going to start to come up here. And then eventually, you're going to be like, dang, just chill. No, you chill. And I'm going to tell you what you need to do.
She will fight a dude. Like, she's
I just want to talk.
I think y'all don't see. So she has shared these things with me. These are things
I don't have time
know.
for the foolishness.
She will fight a dude. Like, she's on a whole other level.
Been to jail 3 times fighting a dude.
She's on a whole other level. I'm trying to tell you.
Whatever.
I just want to pray for y'all. That's all I want.
So here's the thing I want to say though. Like, I don't get masculine energy from none of y'all. When I think of masculine energy, I think of like a stud, like a very like butch lesbian. Like we're not in a room full of energy.
But the thing
different.
is, but it's different. If I'm around my homeboys, I'm be sitting here like, yeah, you know what's
that's
up.
Not
right. It's going to switch it up.
That's not energy. The energy is so much different. There is a huge difference between masculine
her energy can be masculine, and her energy can be masculine. And I told Alexis this. She gives off both. So Alexis gives off masculine energy, like really strongly, and then she can give feminine energy. She's very sensual and sexual. Like, then that's when you see her femininity. When she talks about men, when she talks about sex, you can see her femininity. Okay. That's when she brings it out, and she's like, I like this and I like that. You can hear it, but also you also can hear.
You will hear the other part of it.
You can hear the other part. And if he's softer, if a man is more soft when he approaches you, then your masculine energy comes out a lot.
Well, it depends on level of attraction. So that's for me. What allows me to be either more masculine, more feminine is if I'm attracted. If I feel like, oh my God, I'm getting butterflies, I turn to a whole little girl. It's so aggravating. Like if y'all will hear the stories I tell her, I'm like, oh my God.
I'm in rare form.
And it's right. She's like, girl, you gotta
that means you are impressing me.
Right, and that means that's a big, and that means that I'm attracted. And it's not very often that it happens.
We don't love them Cheerios.
Right.
Bros over Cheerios. You know what a Cheerio is.
I don't know what a Cheerio is.
Oh, we talking about
what I can't say.
Oh,
you know, bros over
hoes. Okay.
Look, we told her she couldn't say one word, and that shit went all the way to
I was making up.
And God said.
So listen. So you're saying so that determines when you get masculine or feminine energy. It depends on your attraction
level of attraction. So if I feel as though I don't have to be overly aggressive, let's say for example, I'm like, hey babe, can you do A, B, C, and D? And I'm asking you over and over again, I'm going to get frustrated, and then I'm going to feel like I need to take charge, which means that I'm going to have to step up, and then I don't see you and view you as the man that I would need.
You lose respect for them.
Right.
Goes back
so
to
which means that
step up.
Yeah, it's always a matter of like, it depends on if I can let my guard down and trust you, I don't have to be as aggressive.
Got it.
If I feel like I can't count on you and depend on you, then I need to step it up.
And that's when you
and step in. You know what I mean? Like, there's a guy that I was dating, I was like, you know, I feel like I'm cool with gender roles. Car wash.
That's so contradictory, though. I was about to ask you that.
Yeah. She cooks and everything.
I do contradictory to me because you're not allowing yourself to be defined by them, but that you're allowed to do whatever you want. Yeah. It's confusing to me that you would be that, I guess, traditional in that regard.
And
of
I
things.
am traditional when it comes to things, which is so funny.
Yeah, like that's real contradictory to me.
If I'm talking to a guy, I want him to put gas in my car, take my trash out.
Yeah.
I'll come over and clean.
But you want to wear his drawers.
And I want after I do his laundry.
After
I do his laundry, I will put on a fresh pair of his drawers. Okay, listen.
But
it's
so
weird.
So you'll cook and clean wearing men's clothes and serving
with
your
a pair of
man.
heels on. I would.
Oh yes,
listen,
honey.
I'm trying to tell you.
So you just flow in and out.
Yeah, however I feel. Like literally, I'll call him like, who do I want to be today? I'm like, okay. I feel like it's however I want to dress.
But I mean, you have to think about it. Like sometimes repetition is good, and sometimes it's not. And when you have someone in your life who can switch it up, change those roles,
and men
it's
like
so
that
much
a lot.
more exciting.
Yeah, they like that. Yeah.
Than to have this person, you get the same MF for every day. Like, hey, I'm so tired of looking at you. You do the same thing every day. You say the same thing every day. You got the same routine every day. You boring as hell.
But she's
no
soft,
one wants
y'all.
that.
She's soft.
No one wants that.
I haven't seen the softness,
soft.
but she says in a relationship she's soft.
Oh, I cooks. My last long-term relationship, we were together for 2 years.
Bet you them
and
pots and that food is hard.
And I cooked 4 days out of the week.
Oh, you cook like that?
I cooked 4 days out of the week. His kids came over every other weekend.
Can't have non-stick because she's scraping the bottom of the pot
I can't
hard.
with him. Somebody take his mic.
I'm about to punch him. I'm about to give him a right.
Please, Michael, calm down. Calm down. I'm trying to keep her. Let me emit some more feminine energy.
But no, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's no problem for me to do those gender roles, but at the same time, you know, my stepbrother went to prison when I was young. So I was my dad's son, so to speak, because I was the youngest. So I know how to change a tire. I know how to change oil. I put up all the ceiling fans in my rental house. I painted my whole house by myself. So if I'm dating someone and we are in a relationship and I can do more masculine things than you, that's not a problem with me. That's a problem with you, and you probably don't need to be in my life.
Or you're expecting the wrong things, and you need to find somebody who complements your natural proclivities and things that work for you. Because the whole thing is you can't.
I think that's a great point.
I think so too.
Yeah. You don't. I mean, because I'm not saying that you have to do every single thing.
You kind of just said that.
Wait a minute, and I'm about to clarify. Let me clarify. So, if I need something done to my car.
You need the oil change.
I'm giving
let's just say I
fist
need the oil
spacing right
change.
now.
I know how to do it, but if we live together, I feel like that's a male role. Go ahead and take care of it. If you do not know how to change oil, at least pick up the damn phone and call somebody to do it, or take it somewhere. At least you're taking care of the situation.
But my whole thing
I'm
is,
not taking care of it.
If you already good at that, like, so
why don't you do it?
Yeah, that's the thing. It's like that'd be like me saying I'm dating an accountant and I'm gonna
it.
not do our tax. I want to do our taxes instead of you because the man should do the
Who's
taxes.
ever the
you know?
strongest
Well, then let me ask.
And I don't have a
Go
problem
into your
with
natural
that.
strength. So if you,
But if I have
then?
too many more strengths that are supposed to be masculine than you, I'm gonna walk all over you. Cause like,
I don't think that's
what are
fair.
you here
I agree
for?
with Michael. I don't
I
think
need
that's
you to
fair.
have some type of more masculine energy than me.
Whatever
do more masculine things than me.
I think you might need somebody with feminine energy because your masculine energy clash with.
She has you hear the masculine energy?
Yeah.
She has a lot of it.
Well,
I told y'all.
I say that, but it's like
she gonna lift this.
Yeah,
she has a lot.
We gonna arm wrestle to see who gonna do what. Like, I just don't.
See, now I don't want to be in competition with my man.
Right, you can't be.
I don't want to do that.
Exactly.
Like, I want to sit back and be like, my babe got this.
Yeah, of course.
I'm going to take care of him tonight because I know that he's doing what he's supposed to be doing.
Of course.
I want to go over and beyond because I appreciate it. I don't want it to be like, okay, well, he do this, I do this. He do this, I do that. You know, if we can cook, if I can cook and he can cook, okay, some nights I'll cook and he can cook.
Exactly. It should be
we do split the roles.
Yeah,
We
you
do
know what I
split
mean?
the roles. I don't have a problem with that either.
If there's something that I'm better at than he is and I excel at that, I don't want to put that pressure on him knowing that he can't. That's setting him up for failure.
Yeah. Now, you know something else that is interesting about you, Alexis? Talk about the type of men that you are attracted to.
Oh, Lord.
Because this is what's very interesting to me.
They barely black.
Yes, that and. Okay,
that's hilarious.
Talk about the type of man that you know, because I think this is so interesting. When I
feel like y'all have a screen and all the pictures of the men that I've posted.
Girl, what? Talk about the type of man that you are interested in.
Most of the men that I have like dated, they are black and white. They're like
literally
like biracial, curly top, very conscious. Most of them are vegan or vegetarian. They basically look like male hippies.
Whoa, that's what you like.
Yeah, that's basically what I'm attracted to. And then the
so it sounds to me like you want a man that's more feminine looking.
I think that's unfair to say.
I know
that's not accurate.
Not feminine.
I know it's unfair,
because
but it's like pretty.
I guess pretty. I hate
that.
That's so offensive.
So you're like embracing.
They pretty.
Because you're embracing
I don't want them to be feminine. Because the guys, even though they look that way, they are manly.
Okay, I get it.
So you know what I mean? Like,
I get it. I'm saying look wise, just because you're like so in touch with your masculine energy, wearing men's clothing.
I think she just like what she like. I don't think I nothing to do with how you dress.
And then you want him to look not like that. So I'm just
I like beards. I like tattoos.
Okay.
I like ruff.
A man bun.
I like man because I got a man bun. But I would do a man bun.
We got a woman bun.
I got a woman bun today. But I mean, I just like eclecticness. I like people that look different because it matches me looking different.
But why can't he be chocolate and look different?
I've dated chocolate.
I was about to say, I would wager it's the
a lot of
look
them don't
that's
really
associated
approach
with a
me,
personality type and not just that look. I would
really.
wager that she dates who she dates because that's what's more likely to be associated with the type of personality and
no,
vibe
she's
she likes.
particular about the look. I know.
She just said she'll date a dark skinned dude.
I would, but they don't approach me. I mean,
because
how
you
many
like
dark
who likes
guys
you to
have
an
you told
extent.
me?
No,
I mean, that I've showed you, not a whole lot. You know, I've dated, but there is a type that it I don't know how to describe
Get your
it.
attention.
Like, so we say Eric Benet and Maxwell.
Yeah.
That's kind of on the lines, but they're a little bit more clean. But I like beards. I like tattoos. I like piercings. So I like eclectic looking.
Like a Lenny Kravitz look.
Lenny Kravitz would be
That's perfect. Like a Lenny Kravitz look.
Okay, and he got a nose piercing.
All of it. He's tatted up, pierced up, curly hair, all of it.
This is how
That's
it's
what you
gonna
want.
go. Like,
and half white.
So fellas,
girl, I'm about to start blushing.
That's like a perfect.
But yeah, like he
just
would be,
slide up on Alexis singing American Woman,
listen,
and you in there.
And I be in there twerking like shining down
Doing a
on
Wally.
me.
Doing a
I
Wally.
would give him a Wally. I was with no pants on.
Oh my God. All right. So I just
His daughter fine. I'll just say that. His
That
daughter's
is my
fine.
nickname. I used to call me her.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because she's like super eclectic. But yeah, so yeah, that's the pretty much the type that I'm attracted to, and they're attracted to me. I'm not against, different styles of men. I like men in suits. I like clean it up and like wear a t-shirt and some baggy jeans and some Timbs. That's cool too. But just overall, what I've been approached by, and then more, I'm gonna say hippie type men are more open to how I dress and how I look. They're not trying to say, oh, well, you need to do this. No, they like it. Like, okay, it's different. She's comfortable. And a lot of guys will approach me and tell me like they like how I dress because it's the confidence that come off. I'm very comfortable. I can walk into a room and it doesn't bother me that people stare at me. I wear blue lips. I wear black lips. I don't care. And I think that's more so what's appealing to guys, or they find me challenging too.
I think the other aspect of that is a dude has to be very comfortable in his own sexuality when
believe
somebody
that
is
too.
androgynous, because
Yeah.
if you're one of those people who's like hyper like homophobic, you can't distinguish the fact that you're drawn to the side of her that looks
exactly, and I think that makes them uncomfortable.
Because that's what androgynous is. It just means that you are kind of a universal neutral attraction. Women can find you attractive. What's that girl from Orange is the New Black who like
Ruby Rose, love her.
That when you think that's like the prototypical androgynous person, and in certain lights and spaces she looks very feminine and attractive. In certain lights and spaces she looks like a nice looking dude or whatever. So
I mean, no, she really does. Though. She's a beautiful girl.
Oh, yeah. I mean, because like that's the whole thing though. Is like I think that's where guys get uncomfortable with it, is because they start to question their own selves.
I had a guy say that he was like I had to legit like question my sexuality. He was like, you came over with some woman. He's like,
if you have a vagina and I like vagina, I'm straight.
Right, but this is our first time hanging out, so he didn't know what I might have had underneath these clothes.
Like I said, that's peeking in the.
Yeah, that's after the fact. That's after the fact. I had to get to that point, but he was like, I had to legit check and make sure. Like, I was like, no, it's a whole vagina there.
Sharo said when you met Lucky for the first time, the lady came all the way out.
Yes, Lucky was fine, y'all.
Lucky is fine.
See, the first time I met him, ooh.
Yeah, y'all butted heads.
I mean, Lucky, like his,
I can see
his
that.
exterior. That is what I like
he's
to do.
all man.
His
Lucky
exterior,
is like,
but his personality is shit.
I
don't like his personality.
I love him.
We would not, we both know,
but they
bumped
we would
heads.
never, they bumped heads.
But
they
like
both
me and Mike,
y'all would probably
have
have
very
actual sex. I tell you that.
I can see
why
wouldn't
do it.
You both have very like
I
strong
wouldn't either. I don't give a damn how
personality.
fine you are. We're not doing it. No,
we don't need to look worry about what he look like. We just talking about that sexual energy.
I don't think he would do it because he likes feminine, like really feminine. Like she was like coming at him like.
Because he was talking stupid.
I like Lucky. Lucky was
and
awesome.
when you talk stupid, that's when the masculine
But
side
you do
come out.
realize that like sometimes you talk stupid too, right?
I do.
Okay, I'm just making sure. I want to make sure you're
I'm aware. I'm so aware. Yes.
I want.
But we don't be talking about me. We be talking about
right.
them. That's the point.
It just gotta be full circle.
Oh yeah, I understand.
There's
360.
a theme developing here. You see
Indeed,
this, right?
yes.
What's good for you ain't good for your partner.
Indeed.
Okay. As long as you're aware.
Yes.
We good.
Derek says she likes men that smell like patchouli.
You know what? That's actually true. I actually have it in my purse.
Got his thing of oil.
I really do.
Derek says,
y'all know I make elixirs. I got tea tree oil. I got incense. Like I'm burning all of that when you come through. I got sage.
Derek said Alexis find all her men at little 5 points.
You know what? That's a great place
That
to go.
is- that
Look,
would
thank
be
you,
the
Derek.
whole
I'm
clue.
going to find my husband at little 5
Little
points.
5 points and Avalon.
I'm going
And
to
Alpharetta. Because I wanted to date a ginger, and I was told to go to Avalon to find me a ginger.
Yeah.
Amayu says I could totally see Alexis with a colonizer. Listen, she likes some biracial, but she's not open to white. It's very interesting.
You know what it is? Like I've been with one white guy. It's not that. The issue is that when I've had guys that wanted to approach me, it's the over-explaining. Unless you have been around black women,
they do too much.
They're not going to get me. Not going to get me.
Yeah, but the white men that are around us are those type of white guys that
they're not approaching me.
They do get black women. They typically are. When I say us, I mean in the singles group.
Right.
They're interested in black women. That's why they're there.
They not
and they
approaching
date
me.
white women, black women.
But they like them.
Yeah, it's two different. They can be interested. They may be interested in wanting to have sex with me. But as far as like knowing and understanding
But I think Michael gets black women.
I know Michael do. Me and Michael are homies. Yeah.
I told him he's ready to.
Yeah, me and Michael are homies.
And Kevin is another white guy that gets black. He dates
But
black
Kevin
women.
is just too shy.
He's
even said that himself. He's shy.
I don't find him shy. I think he's very intriguing.
He was shy at the New Year's Eve party.
He was shy.
He was shy at the football game. I got on him. He did not come over to our table.
Listen, don't go there. Because I introduced him. I said, Alexis, talk to Michael at the glow up.
And I was like,
Kevin at the glow up, and she was like, I don't know what to say.
And I met Kevin before not met him, but I started talking to him one time before we were in the group. And he was still kind of like hesitant.
He's shy.
I'm like, I can't do it.
He's shy, but don't.
I need you to come at me.
He's shy, but Kevin is like. He don't overlook him.
We love you, Kevin.
Because
Just,
he's shy.
Yeah, you're a cutie.
He's to me he's a great catch. That's just my personal opinion. But anyway, let's talk about this because you like them having a biracial look, but I don't know that you're really interested in interracial dating. Or how do you?
I loved interracial dating.
I was at one point in my life, not now. It's just that there's so much as far as just like what's going on in the black race and the black community. You would have to be on board with that.
Gotta be woke.
Immediately. You gotta be.
And
I don't mean fake woke. I mean like
really. I don't generally like people who are looking for that because their viewpoints are generally problematic. Go hop in one of these like swirl groups and see how.
You don't like those women?
Oh my God, it's
I
ridiculous.
believe it.
It's
He
so
said swirl
jacked
groups.
up.
You don't like women who purposely like white men.
No, it's not so much that. It's their reasons behind it.
Exactly.
So,
Right.
You know, like
That's
I said,
the
I'm a
issue I
hot
have
seat.
with
I had a white
dating.
guy that wanted to try to talk to me. He told me he wanted to get a mixed baby, and I was like,
I
fucking
No,
serious?
I can show you like the times. Like,
No, but I'm
inbox
serious. He was
about the
this.
pictures of my daughter.
Your
like,
daughter's
weird-
gorgeous,
Yeah,
though.
but like.
That's
Don't
their
talk to-
intentions
don't
are not.
fetishize it in the same way a dude's like, oh, I've always wanted to try some chocolate. Like, don't do
But I
that.
believe
What
it,
group
though.
is this again?
Huh?
What group is this again?
I'll send
Period.
you mine.
But no,
I might
you know
need to
my
be in
thing
there.
is like when it comes to interracial dating, it's like I tell
No, you
people
don't. You-
don't go outside of your race because you're tired of your current
Right.
race.
Yeah,
Be
I don't
attracted
think
to them because
bashing
you
black
are.
men is a reason for
Yeah,
dating.
like
That's
nobody want to hear
absolutely
that.
not
Like,
interesting to me.
be attracted to who you're attracted to because that's what you're attracted to. You know, not because I'm tired of A, B, C, and D. Because I've heard people, I want to date white men because of this. Girl, it's trash in all races. What you
And
mean?
they cheat in all races, and they beat you in all races,
It-
and
right.
all these things.
All
Yeah.
those things. So if I just haven't found someone that I've had that energy or chemistry with. But like
Okay.
I said, most of the times, it's the men that have come to me. I've had a couple of white guys, and they were like, "I want to have a mixed baby." Well, honey, you need to go find somebody else. That's not your purpose and
Yeah.
premise here.
Yeah.
You don't even know. My
Producer,
kid might
so
come
that's
out
not my
fuzzy looking.
problem.
I think a lot of people would be turned off by that. Like
It
I would
is.
be
Yeah.
turned
You
off by
would
that
be
too.
surprised.
But it's
because
very
people-
common. It's very common why people do.
That's what I'm saying. So in these interracial groups, it's internalized self-hate where you view whiteness as superior to blackness, so you want a white dude, and those type of
Absolutely.
people are not interesting.
And that's kinda
to me
sick, like-
because I don't hold those same viewpoints, and it's very like I would get kicked out because I would call people out on stuff like that. Because you know I'm vocal,
You are
especially
vocal.
about matters when it comes
Yeah.
to that stuff, and so. You know, I would speak up about it, and you know these little popular, and you know it's the Malibu's most wanted type dudes. You know what I'm talking about?
wigger?
No,
I never
right?
say that word, but
Malibu's supposed
you know
to
what I'm saying? Like it's this overcompensation.
It's
like,
too
you
much.
feel like you have to become a black stereotype to date black women because you
But
don't
you
have
don't.
And you don't.
Because again, they have all the same effed up views as a alt-righter or anybody else, but they just want to sleep with black women. So they put on a costume and an act and everything
that
else.
be looking crazy
and
as
so
shit.
I can't deal with people who rock with that. So I generally am like a one-off or like I didn't think I would ever do this, blah blah blah, blah kind of thing. Because I don't vibe well with that.
Somebody
kind of
who's
mentality.
seeking it out.
Yeah,
Okay.
their intentions are
and
not.
we need to get back on topic. So back to being a tomboy. Let's talk to you, Kimberly, because you've been quiet. So at 24, you lost your virginity, and you were like, "Penis is good," or no?
Virgin sex is always terrible.
Yeah,
it was not good.
It wasn't that it wasn't good. It's just I had to get used to it.
So we know her first partner was not
well endowed.
Right?
No, he was. That was the problem.
He was well endowed.
That's what we're saying. That's what we're saying.
Oh,
We know.
okay.
We can
Yeah.
tell.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
He was packing, guys. He was packing.
But
that would be hard for
yeah.
Well, a pro would be hard. That would be hard for a pro
the
too.
beautiful part about the man that I was with for 4.5 years.
Oh, you were with him for 4.5 years when after you lost your virginity.
Yeah.
Okay.
How long
were y'all together before you lost virginity?
A year.
Okay.
We became. I
He
met
waited.
him. Yeah. So
Now,
the beautiful
did
part
he
about
wait,
it.
like, well, I'm sorry, I'm gonna say that.
You good?
I was about to ask
There's
questions
versions
too.
of waiting. There's like I'm waiting for you, but I'm still.
I'm gonna explain.
Yeah.
So the beautiful part about being with him is but he was patient, and it wasn't like, okay, I'm gonna wait it out until he became my friend, and in that
is sweet.
I built trust.
He's so cute.
It is kind of adorable though.
It is.
I mean, I built trust. He became my friend. I met him when I was 21.
Girly instead of all.
You know, he was 10 years older than me. He had already been married. He had a son.
Oh yeah.
And we became friends.
He was grown.
Yeah, he was a grown man.
And so he literally walked me through. He taught me how to give head. He
All
taught me
that.
how to
Hey,
give head to him.
hallelujah, yes.
He taught me how
And if
to
you learn how to
have
give
sex.
head with a well endowed man, you good with anybody else.
Right.
And then he literally taught
Guys,
me
you hear
everything
this?
about
She's a
sex.
pro.
Everything that I wanted
She's
to
really
know
good.
and needed to know about sex, he taught it with patience and he taught it with love.
That's so sweet.
We
That's
love
so
him.
sweet. Y'all were together 4.5 years. Okay, so until you were 28.
No, we got together when I was 22, so 23, 24, 25, 26. And actually, 3 days before I moved up here, we had officially split up.
Oh.
Yeah. We're still friends today. I grew.
Yeah.
And I didn't grow past him. I grew into what I was supposed to be now, and the person that I became
Compatible with him.
was not compatible with him.
But were you a tomboy even when you were with him?
Yes.
And he liked that? He was okay with that?
No.
He did not like that. Okay. So
He liked it somewhat. Y'all together that long.
But what did he try to change you?
Initially, it was a battle. With him being a grown man, he wanted a woman.
And you looked like a boy at the time. Okay.
So he taught me inadvertently femininity. That is where I developed femininity in that relationship.
That's good.
Yeah.
Well, no, that sexual
dressing and makeup and
like I said, it was about.
Because if they lay it down, sometimes you just want to get up and cook a whole breakfast. Like, let me get up and fry some bacon and scramble some eggs.
It wasn't easy.
Because if he put it down, I'm laying down. I can't do nothing because I'm laid out.
No, but I mean that feeling of
oh yeah, it might be a feeling, but I ain't about to do
Y'all
it.
are hilarious. Like
Because I need my energy, and we need to go
it wasn't
again.
easy. It wasn't. It was about. I was like, why are you trying to do this to me? Why I like watching.
Oh,
no, literally,
he wanted you to wear dresses and heels and
not heels necessarily, but he wanted to see more femininity from me. He
wanted to look more like
he wanted a woman.
And so did y'all fight about that? I don't mean physically fight. I just mean go back and forth.
We definitely argued because I felt like it was a situation. Okay, you met me with a fade and some jeans.
Wait.
Being stubborn. Just being stubborn.
But I'm appreciative because even though I still have tomboy tendencies, she'll tell you, man, I'm a softie.
Well, and that goes back to that line we were talking about earlier. Because as a dude, there's a line where it goes from being like a girl who's a tomboy to just you like a boy.
And so,
like she got a penis.
And I'm being honest, like yeah, like you just I don't know how to explain it, but there's a point where it's like you no longer give off anything that is attractive to a man. Like that's
because there's no femininity.
I don't even know. I don't buy into all that. You know,
softness.
Like, I don't even think it's that. It's
what
just a
is
matter
it?
of the energy just ain't there. You don't exude anything that's attractive. And I think everyone has a different line.
I get what you're saying.
Yeah, there's going to be a point where you stop because I'm attracted to women. You're not projecting enough womanness for me to find you attractive in your demeanor, your mannerisms.
Okay,
all
I
that
do
kind of
that.
stuff.
It's
A
masculine.
lot.
So
Yeah.
you had masculine traits and mannerisms.
People would perceive
Put
me.
your mic up.
People would perceive me
as a boy.
They wouldn't even approach me to even know that I wasn't, a lesbian.
So did you approach them?
No.
No.
She seems like she's a little shy.
Kim is not gonna approach
No, I'm
nobody.
not.
Are you shy?
It's not that I'm shy. It's just what am I supposed to? Hey.
Okay, so
sometimes that's all you need to do is
No,
say, hey.
Chancer, you will approach a dude all the way.
She's more.
No,
see, the thing about Kim, she's more. She's
Can I
old
speak as a
school.
man here?
And she's Southern too.
Yeah, that's
So-
what I'm saying. So
I'm just saying. So it's
Hopefully
less
you're
than that.
speaking as
All
a
you
man.
have to do if you find a dude attractive and you're in a space is eye contact and a smile. If he is interested, he will come
Just like
over
this?
to you.
No, I mean,
gotta give a little
get
smile,
that.
look over to
That's
him
all
like.
it takes.
It works.
But I'm
Like,
definitely.
that's
definitely.
That's the you can pass go. You're not going to jail. You're good to
No,
go.
I get that, but
Yeah.
I'm definitely not the whole damsel in distress. Like, if I need your help, I genuinely need your help. It's not because I think you're cute and I want you to come by me.
But no, we're not even talking about that. I'm just saying, like, you in a space, you at an event, you see
Yeah.
a guy you find attractive. If he finds you attractive, you guys make eye
It
contact.
doesn't work that
and
way
you
for me.
smile.
Like,
It don't work that way for me
I'm
either.
like, girl, he cute, but then I keep it moving.
To
See,
me,
now
that's a
for
passive
me,
dude, if that's the case.
now
'Cause
for
if you give
me,
that,
I'm definitely like
I'm clear
flirtatious.
out,
Like
yeah.
I'll look over at a guy and I see him and I'm like,
Yeah, I mean,
Now she will.
You can
and
add
then the
add
guy
a
will
little
come over
wave.
and talk to me.
Hell,
Yeah.
add a
So-
wave to it if you don't think the smile's enough. Do a little finger wave. You know what I'm saying?
Maybe I should actually go out for that purpose because I don't go. Like,
Can I be your wing woman?
You can.
Don't do that to yourself.
What do you mean?
I just did that. I just did that last weekend
said don't let her
at
be
an
your wing.
event,
Right.
and I promise you, the
We're
chick
having
that I
a-
was the wing woman for, she got 3 dates from me being her wing woman.
Quantity or quality? What are you looking for?
Hey, it starts with quantity, boo.
No, it doesn't. Look, I'm talking to you. I'm not talking to her no more. Don't do it to yourself.
I'm trying to
My
reach out
septum
to him.
sister.
Don't do it to yourself.
I mean,
I'm just
All
here to pray
Kim-
for all the men. That's just all I want to do.
don't get me wrong.
And we can
like,
get y'all past.
I do flirt a little bit. It's just not something that comes natural and it goes back to the whole feminine energy, feminine aspect. I'm just not a flirter.
You
like
flirt
that.
online though.
Online.
So you
No
hide
one
it.
can see
You
me.
hide it. You hide it.
No one can see me. I'm either
I
at
mean,
my desk at
And
work.
to sure,
or
yes, I do
at
date like a
home.
man.
I'm mad he pointed that out though.
Yeah, I see you kissy faces all day.
Okay.
But I'm not gonna kiss you in public. Like I'm not gonna send you a kissy
Wait,
face in public.
You're not gonna kiss somebody in public?
No, I mean give
Oh,
a
okay.
kissy face. Like I'm not doing that.
That would be weird anyway.
Yeah, it
Like,
would.
Who blows kisses?
No, it
in real
wouldn't.
But that's
life?
what I'm saying.
It
Like,
depends.
Okay, so what I want to talk to you about is, tell me what you're wearing on a Saturday. So you're just getting up to go run some errands. What are you putting on?
Terrible. Talk about what you wore when you bought your car.
No, you don't have a bonnet on when you guys do you? Okay.
For what?
I'm just making sure. I'm just making sure. I'm just making sure.
She
We yeah. When you
on
bought
a
your car.
Saturday,
When you bought your car.
when I bought my car,
Guys,
and
it
even
was
she got
terrible.
on to me.
I was like, what the
had
hell you got on, girl?
A gray T-shirt, some high water jogging pants they had shrunk, and some blue socks. Some blue long socks. Or
Shay,
aqua
can you
blue.
show your necklace? That blue that's in that necklace,
Like
y'all?
turquoise?
Yes,
Turquoise,
it was
okay.
that
Yeah.
color and highlighter green shoes. It was the same. I was like, Kim, what you got on? girl?
Highlighter green?
Well, I
What's
was
wrong
like,
with that?
girl, she looked crazy.
It's mixed
She looked,
match, just-
it wasn't even, she looked like she had rolled out of a cot to come and buy this car. It
Not a
was
cot.
not a good look.
So you go to the men's section as well and buy your clothes?
Not so much
Say
now.
it doesn't look like it no more.
Yeah, because today you have on a blouse
Not so much now because
of your job.
the fashion industry has shifted, and so they're making things a little bit more oversized.
That's true.
They're not as
Unisex.
fitted as they used to
That's
be.
true too.
Yeah, a lot of
So I
unisex
don't
stuff,
have to. Now, that doesn't mean I won't. Like, I like the little t-shirts or graphic tees that they have for me, and I do like
Ooh,
those.
I'm a t-shirt
Oh yeah,
freak.
me too.
But
and our
I
boyfriend
hate
jeans.
t-shirts.
yeah, in
Girl.
terms of
I
jeans,
got I have 2 drawers that are specifically just t-shirts.
Yeah.
And they're color
I hate
coded.
t-shirts.
I
I
hate
hate
t-shirts.
sneakers. I hate I'm
You are so girly.
I know
oh
I'm
my
girly.
God, I
Like,
can't.
I'm a dress girl every
Right.
day.
Oh.
Jack will be like, "Why you dressed up?"
Her
Like, that's just me.
I want to feel like hyperventilate. I'm like dresses.
Dresses every day. Every day.
Now I'll do skirts. I will do skirts and show my legs off, but a dress, that's just a lot of work.
No, it's less work because you just hang them up like they're just in my closet. I just throw it on.
That's true.
Yeah, it's less work.
I don't agree.
I can't like overdress it. Like I can't layer a dress. Like that's another thing. Dressing too. I'm like I like layers and no, I can't do that. That's
can't
too
do
much.
that.
Like,
Okay. Yeah. So you just like natural. Like Alexis says, she has on wife beaters and some men's drawers. Like you're chilling at home.
Now, if I wear men's drawers, I don't intentionally go to the drawer and get men's drawers, but if they're there, I'm putting them on.
Do you go buy them?
How I am. No, I don't buy them. But
if they're there, we're gonna wear them.
Here's the thing, Shay. I gained about 45 pounds last year, so I'm thick now. Before then, I was maybe like 135. So the way that I dress now, I have to fit
your thighs.
Yeah, these thighs got to get in those jeans. So I can't necessarily dress
like
I
you used to. When you were smaller, you probably looked more masculine. Because Alexis and I were talking about curves because she considers herself androgynous, but people keep telling her she's not. I don't know how people can tell you what you are or what you are not. Yeah, but she says I'm androgynous, and people say no, you're not. You have a nice body. And it's like
that's the whole point, though. It's supposed to be that you're in the
middle.
But I think they're looking at it as a negative, like you're calling us men, and I don't take it.
I'm not. I'm only saying what she said.
I had on baggy pants and I'm turned around. You're not
so
gonna.
They don't know what words mean.
Right.
That's
if I had
on shady, don't call them shady boots.
I said they don't know what words mean. Oh my god.
If I'm out somewhere and I have on a male's blazer and some jeans and a pair of sneakers and I'm turning around, you're not gonna know that I'm a woman. You're not gonna know that. The pants doesn't show that I have an ass. You can't see that I have.
You don't
hips.
have your makeup on at that time either.
If I'm turned around, you can't see anything. Okay. So if I'm standing up and I'm facing another direction, you're not gonna be like, oh, that's a girl. You're not gonna.
You wouldn't
know.
Okay.
And now if I turn around and you'll see, like I said, I do wear makeup, not a whole lot, but I do. If I'm stepping out of the house, I will still put my face on or whatever the case is, and I normally have my nails done all the time. So I'm still feminine, but because they want to identify as ABs, oh, you can't be this because you did. I'm like,
and you're in the middle because you have on men's clothing with makeup. And nails, and today that doesn't mean anything because today that a man could do that.
And this goes back to what we were talking about earlier, where she's going to attract a certain type of dude in that way because it's not somebody who does the instant.
Right. The traditional guy is not going to be attracted to that.
He's not. He doesn't have the right cognitive ability to have gray area. He's so black and white that he.
It's gonna be like boom or boom. That's it.
And you're done. Yeah.
Yeah, and that's why when we asked the question, most of those guys were like, no. They were like, no. If she looks too masculine, I'm not gonna be interested.
But then I always ask,
there's a type of man.
But you show them the right picture of the right person, and their opinion changes. Because in their mind, they're thinking like I'm dating like a stud.
Like a three-piece suit. Like no square toes from
the picture that you have as your profile. A guy that I was dating, I went out and had that same outfit on. It was no issue. Sitting there holding hands. It wasn't a problem. It's still masculine, but like I said, the energy that gives off when you're with the opposite sex is also a determining factor too.
But you attract a certain type. There's a certain type of guy that would even, to Michael's point, there's a certain type of guy that you would even catch his eye.
Now, that's true, but let's say that I'm out somewhere and I'm dressing feminine, and then he sees me again and I have on something that's considered masculine. So what he saw the first time is going to be different than what he saw. It's what if he's.
But it's that initial point. That's where that filtering happens, right? Because
initially,
as far as the approach goes,
right,
about somebody, because like you said, if a dude sees you and he's one of those people who everything's very black and white, you're immediately going to go,
right,
nope.
That's true.
You know what I mean? So when a person's not very binary, like one or zero thinking, you're gonna go zero real quick.
Right, that's true.
Because they don't.
You don't fit it. You don't fit
the nuances.
Yeah. Right, that's true. That's really true.
And so let me ask, because I think this is so interesting, because initially how this all came about, I was gonna have Alexis as the bachelorette. I was just gonna have you as the bachelorette and have guys, but I'm like, I don't even know what guys. I don't even know where to start. I honestly do not, because
it takes a very special person to appreciate.
It's a certain type of guy. It's just really a certain type of guy that would embrace and go, that's hot to me. It's just not. It's just not the average dude that's gonna be.
You don't have nobody in the bucket for me.
I don't.
I know you don't. Me either. Shoot, we in the same boat.
Well, hers is. It's all about.
But Shay doesn't know me that deeply. Shay knows
as your
me
feminine self.
Right. Shay knows me from the group and being on this show. So that's pretty much like one side of me.
That is true.
So if Shay was to have, like, had I gone to maybe the, the speed dating for Valentine's Day, you would have seen a different side.
We're going to do another one.
But
so
the
I
reality is that it's
like,
a holistic process. So a person is dating all of you, and the side of you they're seeing here is probably enough for them to be like, even if that's 50%, I don't want that.
That's true.
But
because she might turn people off with that.
And I'm okay with turning those people off.
My whole thing is,
I'm cool with it.
Look at a universal thing, regardless of, whether it's somebody who's real, like open-minded like me, or somebody who's very traditional. The word peace is a constant.
Oh God, you have to have peace.
And so when you give that projection that there's not going to be no peace, that it's always going to be some war, I don't want to fight all that.
But I don't give that off. That's what I'm saying. No, I'm saying in the group. Because No, in that group.
This is Michael.
I have to.
I am your conscience.
I can't take it.
No, in that group, yes. Because one, a lot of people that are in that group, and I'm not in the group anymore, but a lot of people that are in that group saw me for the first time. Shay has had that group, for 3 years? I've been in and out of that group 3 times. So a lot of those people that have still been in there for 3 years and they never left, those people know me. Those people don't want me. And that's cool.
But it's a whole lot of new people.
And you know that I would skim the member list.
Yes.
So before they got the corrupted version of Shanta, so to speak, I would be in inboxes. Mm-hmm. So a lot of people be like, yo, we need to follow Shanta, blah, blah, she in the inbox.
You're
and I would post. Right now, I would post sometimes too, ladies, we got new meat.
Shanta,
go into the inbox.
New meat.
So I would go into their inboxes and, do my little soft, hey, how you doing? I saw this, blah, blah, blah. I saw you just got added to the group, blah, blah, blah.
Oh, she's not. Now, one thing about Shanta, she's great at approaching men. She's excellent.
But there's no one that I would really want to like, I make my stuff online. What has happened, any guy that I have found attractive, we would flirt on a comment. Next thing you know, they inbox me. It's always worked.
That's generally
it's always
my
worked.
Approach to things too.
Yeah, so I've never, not that I was against going in a man's inbox, but I've never
had to.
Yeah, not even had
and
to.
See, I don't flirt on posts.
It ain't even about me flirting. I'll just make a comment because I'm not super flirtatious.
He wasn't flirting with me, but because of his viewpoints on a lot of things that I admire.
Y'all can see
right. Oh, yes. If you are turned on by intelligence, you're gonna be turned on by Michael.
That's my man.
He'll say something, you're like, oh, okay.
Zaddy.
Yes.
Call him Zaddy now. But yeah, so
y'all are like the same age, you know that, right?
TV,
he's like 2 years older than you.
No, we talk all the time. This is like my homeboy.
Okay.
Yeah. So I haven't gone to anyone's inbox. I'll just like comment and stuff online. I have a lot of people like, I love your views, I love your approaches, I love it. So that's always worked. But I don't know. I also have a good ability to put that energy out there. It has always worked, and they've always inboxed me.
Now there was like I remember, I can't think of who the guy was, but I thought that you would be too much for him. I'm trying to think this guy, and I was like, Alexis, you ain't ready for Alexis. She would be too much for you. I'm trying to think who this person was, but. Because your sexual energy is like, don't come at me if you ain't ready. Like,
no, seriously though.
It's on a whole nother level. And I was like,
if y'all trying to have a good time and burn some sage,
listen in on the conversations that we have about men and sex. I am underdeveloped and inexperienced.
Now you want to talk about somebody who
should have came to this slumber party.
To me, she has that sort of masculine energy and the way she addresses like
I know it's
sex and like
it is kind of boyish.
I mean,
they don't know it, right? Look, they don't know it, but I won't have these conversations with the guys. But when I'm talking to like my homeboys, I'm like, listen, old boy tripping, like this what it is.
Yeah.
So, but when I had a conversation with them, it's completely different.
Yeah.
So I know how to talk to a man and get in his head and have a conversation and be that level of peace for him. I'm like, I don't have to be like, hey, let me just sit back and just let him, let his guard down some so that he can be, can approach me in that capacity. But yeah, if it's a conversation with my homeboys, listen.
And that's part where people get me bent is because I'm very intellectual, but outside of that, like, yeah.
I mean, with approach, I have been told numerous times that I look unapproachable. I don't look friendly.
No.
I don't look. I don't care. Thank you.
Me either.
What else? I look like I'm just a mean person, and I'm just like.
All of that is BS.
I feel that way too.
Right, I agree.
Let me clear this up. When people say that, it's like an underhanded, backhanded, like,
I want to talk to you and I have nothing original to say, so I'm going to package it with like a mild insult. It's the like lamest, most...
Because they want you to prove to them that you aren't real. Right.
But
psychology.
RBF is rest in B face is real. I do think y'all know I have like a lot. Some of my views are
I get it, but
old school.
And get
you should smile. You should.
I don't want to.
Hold on. Let me get my sentence out. Look approachable. Some people do look like I'm gonna rip your head off if you speak to me.
I mean, all my bills just came out at the same time. I'm not happy right now. I'm not happy.
I cannot with you.
When you're doing that level of impression management, you're gonna start getting people who are not well suited for you as well because you're not being yourself. And so there's a difference between being open to certain things, and working on issues you have with yourself, because until you recognize, but to switch up for the sole purpose.
No, I'm not saying, but if you want to attract someone, now I disagree because I feel like if your purpose is to attract someone,
it's not.
Okay, so it's not. Okay, because if your purpose is to attract someone, I do think you have to look approachable and be approachable.
It's hard because I don't.
You can't see your face either.
Some of my girlfriends, I know. Some of my girlfriends and female cousins will get on me, about that, and I'm like, it's not that I don't care. That's not on my mind. And the men that I've dated,
I guess it's possible that it shows.
The men that I've dated, I've met them in circles, mutual friends, like in that capacity.
What about when you were horny?
Wait a minute,
I'm just saying. I'm asking her a question. What about that? Like, how do you?
He's tuned in.
What about that?
That's a really strange.
You got uncomfortable?
Right? Really? She shifted a little.
I'm trying to work on her. I'm trying to open her up some.
The reasons.
Kim, you sweating?
You really are sweating. You really are sweating right now.
Okay.
This is adorable.
Girl, just speak your mind, honey. Just speak your mind.
I'm gonna just go ahead and say it.
Okay.
I don't have sex a lot.
Oh.
Oh.
We all like a collective.
Oh, no. And I have to tell you why off the record.
Okay.
Yeah. Off the record, please.
My body is very sensitive.
Okay.
And I know what you're talking about.
I can't let it.
Allergy kind of thing.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
She has the same. Y'all look like the same person.
Well, no. See, I was alert. See, mine wasn't alert. Mine wasn't that. The issue that I had.
I'll tell you later.
Yeah. So what happened with me was I was allergic to my ex-husband's semen, so it caused an allergic reaction. So as far as like having sex and letting him come inside of me wasn't happening
because you were allergic to it.
Yeah, and somebody thought I was bullshitting. I'm like, no, I'm dead serious. So somebody was like, that's the epitome of y'all not meaning to be together.
You're not compatible. Your body is rejecting you.
It literally
that
was,
and something serious.
That's exactly what it was. Wow. So yeah, it was really uncomfortable as far as that happening.
Toxic cum.
Basically, that's literally what it is. His pH was not agreeing with mine, and it wasn't that he gave me yeast infection. No,
talking about some real incompatibility.
That's literally.
That was the Lord saying, "Hey, girl, you might have missed that call. He ain't the one.
This is God.
I'm gonna go ahead and let him.
For you.
Okay.
Right.
But to answer.
So hers is a little bit different than what mine was.
Okay.
I find other stuff to do when I,
when you have that feeling.
You got your bullet, girl.
Anyway,
I told
we are off the topic,
shopping.
but
I don't have
anyways,
toys.
We can't take a caller. We got to wrap up. Sorry, caller. You have to call us next week. I know.
It was already too late.
I know.
Show
but anyway, so we were talking about, for those who were confused, we were talking about dating tomboys, and these two ladies identify as a tomboy. You identify as a tomboy 80% of the time. You said
80%
so
of the time.
You're a tomboy too. And Michael is saying he would date tomboys, but there's a line. Like you still have to give off.
I'm definitely like when tall, dark, and handsome and sexy. Yo, I'll do whatever you want me to do.
You switch and you become.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm like, girl, get off the floor.
If you want me to fry you an egg upside down, I will do it for you.
Okay.
Yes. I'm a whole girl. Yeah.
And she's a whole girl with the opposite looking dude.
But you gotta come correct.
We would never have issues going out like dating. Hey, girl, I got somebody for you.
You gotta come correct.
You gotta earn it.
Or else
I'm
gonna have that. But if you
see, I don't want to do that in my relationship. I just won't deal with you. I can't. If I have to be aggressive with you, I don't want to do that.
Well,
I'm gonna say what I have to say first, and then I'm gonna step off.
I'm still gonna say what I'm
saying. It's so funny to me because I've had to find my voice to speak out and say, I don't like this, and no, these are my boundaries, and I have had the opposite struggle than you ladies have had, and my man has helped me to create that balance and speak up for myself and say what I want and won't want.
I wasn't always that way,
but I have to do it in a certain way, you know.
Yeah, that's very true.
But anyway, this has been a very enlightening conversation. Thank y'all for sharing. I know I asked some off the wall questions.
I just didn't know how to answer it.
Okay,
but I'll tell you off the record.
Okay, so I appreciate y'all being transparent and honest and open. And listen, there's a lid for every pot. So whatever you are, however you like to dress, whatever your personality is, mannerisms, whatever, there's somebody for you.
He gonna take what the heck come out of these clothes. Okay.
Okay.
And I just want to say thank you because. Even though people think that my attitude is a certain way and I'm not dating, I'm not doing this, every time I'm on this show, I get at least 6 people in my inbox. People that
have to start charging fees.
People that have seen me and seen what I said in the group, and then new people. So
yeah, you know, it works for somebody.
It works.
That's why I said I'm not going to change.
It's never short on dates. I mean, she gets dates all the
never
time.
short on dates.
That's the reason why I am more than comfortable.
Me too. Yeah,
with being a tomboy or whatever you want to call it. Whoever I'm going to attract, they're going to love it.
They will.
Right. That's true.
And it is what it is.
No, that's so true. Listen, all of you are beautiful. All of you are beautiful ladies.
Thank you.
And I wish you the best. Well, you're a handsome man. And okay, one handsome man and 3 beautiful ladies. I think you're beautiful. You deserve love. You will have love.
You're right. 4.
I'm sorry, Jack.
Exactly.
Anyway, but anyway. Thank y'all for coming. Thank you for being open and honest.
Thank you.
And we'll see you next time. And I think next time we're gonna have a bachelorette on the show. Shout out to MCM for winning the flat football game last week.
Shout out to the
20
cheerleaders.
12, and the cheerleaders. Alexis was over the cheerleaders. Oh, the cheerleaders were hot. I should have shown y'all some pictures, but if you're in the group, you'll see.
We were lit.
They look good. Yeah,
she
was
so
cute. They have little booty shorts on.
We did.
Anyway, and we'll have some more games. Some other groups we're pairing up with. So we'll see y'all next week. We'll do the dating game next week. Smooches.
Awesome.
The biggest station in the world, playing all of today's hits. You're listening to Instinct Radio.
If you would like to advertise your business on Conversations with Cupid, airing every Thursday from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. on Instinct Radio, email us at shay@middleclassmatchmaker.com. That's shay@middleclassmatchmaker.com.
It's Georgia's best Conversations with Cupid Radio.
Your host,
Shay Primus on InstinctRadio.net.